Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. We were asked in between episodes how many cadet houses we have, and the answer is not as many as you would think. We currently have 10 houses created, and the ones that still have living members, well, there aren't that many of them. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 with living members. If I sort by living members here, you'll see we really don't have a lot. Now, I would suspect that's because the AI is probably disincentivized to create a cadet house in an administrative situation. The reason I would think this is because if you create a cadet house, you lose a ton of benefits. Because your house contributes to this powerful... If I wait a second. It contributes to this value of your house, right? And it contributes to whether you're a powerful family or not. So if you split off and become a cadet house, you lose all of that benefit. So it's difficult to justify splitting apart. I would think you'd see this thing with the Abbasids as well right now that they're administrative. Oh, actually, can they even split into... It must be, there you go. They only have 15 houses and they have so many more people in there as well. Right, they're not splitting either, so yeah. I would think that usually, if we were in feudal, I'd expect us to have a ton more cadet houses because we've given so many other people land, but I don't think that happens as much in administrative. Might be wrong, might be exactly the same, but there you have it. Right, in terms of what we're doing this time, it's kind of the same stuff. We're looking for wars and we're looking for opportunities to do things. Is there anything I don't need to do anymore? I think I still have to do hunts, right? Yes, because I still want to go down Falconer to get ourselves some extra bonuses. I did, by the way, have a look in here at the family attributes, because I realised we hadn't looked at this in ages. So I was wondering if there was anything I wanted to change. I didn't really see anything that I felt was that relevant. Maybe this is kind of cool. Stewardship per level of influence. I guess if it's per level of influence, if you get 1. Let's have a look at this, actually. How much do you get per point of stewardship? So domain taxes are 94%. That doesn't easily go into 55. 94 does not go into 55 easily. So I'm trying to figure out how much each one is. So it could be like another... Let's assume it's double at this point. It could be another 10% domain. 10% domain... Okay. But it would be our domain tax. Wait, 10% domain taxes? Yeah, so it'd be 10% of this, but this before all of the things are before any other bonuses are applied, unless it's applied at the end. Okay. So that's quite a lot. Let's have a look at how much we're currently getting. Might actually be worth changing. So it go from that to, well, it could potentially actually might be even more because we might get 6 points of stewardship. I don't know how this works. I assume that I know how the negated stewardship penalty works, so that'd be if you've got a negative, it will make it positive. But I don't know whether this only applies to our liege or whether it applies if we're a liege. But anyway, tax assessors, you lose the 4% vassal tax, which is our lower amount. So we'd effectively get 10% domain instead of 8% holding. And we get that. And on top of that, we would then get more domain taxes here. We get more domicile here. We get more travel speed. And we might even get more domain limit. Which would then mean we're making even more. I think we got to take staunch stewards, actually, now that I think about it. Let's do it. So we're on 4, 8, 9. I think we're going to earn more. And nothing changed. Okay. 489.5. Let's go a month. 489.7 is okay. You can have my troops. That's fine. I'm waiting all the way to the end of the month. There we go. Did it recalculate our... There we go. So we did earn a bunch more. Okay, there we go. So we're now at 61 stewardship. And then, yeah, so this does apply to us. Let me find another member of our house. So you. You also get the Staunch Stewards bonus for your influence. Wait, how many did we get for it? So Staunch Stewards gives us 5. We have +2, and we get +1 as well for being liege. You get +4. Okay. You get nothing. Despite being a wait, but you're a member of our house. Why do you get nothing? You also... Oh no, you get 4. Wait a second, so why does Penno get nothing? Yeah, why is Penno getting no stewardship? But this guy gets 4. That doesn't make any sense. What? Penno's a member of the house. Unless Penno isn't a member of the house somehow. How about you? You don't get anything. You don't get anything. Huh. But you get something. But you're not landed. You are married to somebody who's landed. Which is odd. I'm not sure I'm okay with that, but... Huh. Is your child? No. So just this person does. Huh. Interesting. What about our other children? Do you get anything? Yeah, you get Staunch Steward's bonus. Do you get anything? No, you don't. Huh. I think I see the connection. So it's only people who are either landed or married to someone who are landed where it calculates this Staunch Stewards thing. Is that what it says this does? Family attribute. The attribute benefits members of the house as well as the leash. Attributes are only active as long as the house is considered a powerful family. Can freely replace the attribute at any time. Actually not true because you've got 25-year cooldown on it, but... Huh. That's interesting. That's not how it says it works, but anyway, I guess we know how it works now. I guess in theory it doesn't matter whether these children have it if they're not... Like, it doesn't matter whether she has stewardship in theory, because in theory it shouldn't matter until she's landed. But it does kind of matter because it would... Like, for things like acclaimed knight positions, she could fill different positions depending on her stewardship level. Huh. Anyway, that's how it works, so we're not going to be able to change that. Alright, and then the liege stuff only applies if you're like the top level liege, I guess? Which, that's not what this usually means, but okay. Yeah. Anyway. I think it was better for us, and now we can hold an extra piece of land, which we're going to do down here. I'm going to grab the last one, which will then mean that it will go much quicker. Right, revoke. Yeah, so that's almost finished now, which is great. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Okay, cool. Well, we discovered something together. Do I want to do a bunch of building right now? Or do I want to hold off a little bit? Maybe just a little bit more holding off. Salzburg, what are you currently in a war for? Holy War for the Kingdom of Bavaria. Yeah, that'd be good. Are you going to win it? Other side? Yes. Cool. How's your Anhalt war going, Denmark? You're losing. But you have a lot more troops now, because we gave you those at the end of last time. How about you? Are you in a war? You're a secondary in the Denmark war? Well, I can take you out, yeah. I can do a holy war for their kingdom. I don't know if that's how I want to handle that. I could just declare this person's claim for the duchy. Yeah, let's do that. So that shouldn't have invalidated the... It did invalidate the Denmark war. Why? They're a secondary participant. Oh, I actually didn't mean to invalidate the Denmark war. Okay. That's unfortunate. I don't have a good war for this either. I guess I'll holy war you, which is what they were doing anyway. But I guess I'll holy war you. Do you want to declare on Poland as well? Do we have a like a war to declare on Poland? No? Okay. What about you? Nope. Well, that's fine. So we'll declare these wars. I really did not mean to invalidate that. That's very unfortunate. Raise all. We're not going to be in charge of this army. It's going to be the second best person. We're then going to find a thing for us to do, which is going to be inspection. Can't be here because it can only be held once every 5 years. How about we travel to this one? Yeah, which isn't the one we usually travel to over here. But it is where the new shrine is. Let's do that. We'll survey intent. Start inspection. Let's go. Right. So they're off. Right. These are both about to finish, which is great. Right. Thank you for the money and the renown. There's some people sinning in my court. Shocking. I have too much land now, apparently. Let's increase cultural acceptance between us and the Bulgarians. This is the land that I shouldn't hold. Let's give it to a local Nubian noble. Right. Clear those. We're on the way. Army's building up. We got more renown. We got more renown. That's great. A couple of just free bits of renown. House member got a new appointment. That's probably all we need. Send these guys over to... probably... yes, Blankenberg. Hey, we got some learning lifestyle experience for being here, plus some mystic stuff for this one. So we're getting there. We got 1 learning. Next level gets us 2 learning. Cool. 25 days till it begins, so it still hasn't actually begun this one. Alright. Start sieging it down. Got some more random renown. No stone unturned gives us development growth. That is great. Yep. And we got hampering corruption here, which gets us more holding taxes on that holding. Good. Where are we? I will improve the bureaucracy here. Nope. No to governorship. Right, we're losing success chance. Fire spreading. We can save these people. 0% chance I die. Chance it loses land. I'll set aside funds later. Or there's nothing more I can do here. We'll save these people, and I can get selfless ruler for 10 years as well. Which is great. Increases general opinion of us as well. And popular opinion. We sieged a brilliant gemstone. So let's get rid of that. Then down here, we finished both buildings. So you can start working on the next one there. And you can start working on the next one there. Cool. Right, back over here. I'm going to send you to their capital. Then we're going to enter back into this. Okay, we choose the second one because it increases development. That's what we like. New stewardship perk. Any second now. There we go. Centralization increases development growth in the realm capital, which is huge for us because if we go and have a look at Constantinople, you will see that in here we have a huge number of percentage increases, which adding a little bit into gets multiplied by if you add a little bit into it, it gets multiplied by a huge amount, which is good. Right, back over here, we're sieging. Blunder after blunder decreases success chance. She's finished her education. That's great. You want to be a shield maiden? Grandchild? Am I even able to offer that? Where is shield maiden? Make a shield maiden. It should be somewhere, right? She is close enough to us, so in theory we should be able to offer it to grandchildren. We're just not able to offer it to her. I should really mark it as a favorite when I find it next time. I don't know which one it's in. Do we have a child I can't offer it to? Already got you, Shield Maiden. You? Just checking whether I could maybe see whether I could... it would be grayed out and be like, it has to be... Actually, it might show up for him, because it might say it has to be somebody who is not of the... that was not favoured in the martial... whatever. I forget how they phrase it, which is what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of how exactly they phrase it, but... no, it doesn't show up. Yeah, it wouldn't show up for you. For you? Yeah, interesting that it's not showing up here. I think it should, right? Because it's close family members, and I think grandchildren count as close. Double check this. Where are we? Reformative honor. Faith's gender doctrines are biased against them. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't actually say in here, only say it says in the decision, which you can't see unless you have the decision. Yeah. We have a dangerous faction, really? Oh, we do have a little peasants faction somewhere in Jerusalem, which is dangerous, apparently. You want to join me? Nope. You want to become a shield maiden? Nope. Okay, well, we tried. There's no disease. Well, there is a disease here, but it shouldn't, in theory, hit Constantinople. We'll see. Inspection has concluded, and we get inconclusive inspection. Alright, well, it's fine. We're about to finish the siege. Night by the campfire. We'll tell a story of our own on that one. Quarry quarrel. We can get well-fed workers. Or hunger keeps the motivation up. I'll take the negative, that's fine. Because we're not planning on building too much there. Neighboring ruler has lost a war, which doesn't matter to us. We'll let traitor be known to all. Trodden path, we'll find another path. Delay our way back because of some ants. Is there another... Oh. There was a... This guy died? Yes, he did. Okay. This land has split up a little bit. Unfortunately, it split up quite a lot over here. Again. I was going to ask if there was another conqueror over here, because I didn't recognize the conqueror, like, doing the expansion war. The answer is yes, there's a lot of other conquerors over there. My god, how many of them are children of the previous conqueror? Oh, some of them are grandchildren of the previous conqueror. Yeah, so I think the problem was that this guy, he had some children who were dead, right? So what they would have inherited got split between, or got split down to their children, which then yeah, means that it's basically generated a ton of conquerors of different ages, because all of them got conqueror, plus everyone else who inherited got conqueror as well. So yeah, like nearly every ruler over there is a conqueror. Anyway, we'll let them fight it out. Whichever one is the strongest will survive. I guess there's a chance one of them gets Scourge of the God as well, but I'm not going to go and look at every single one of them to figure it out. Right. Siege here. We got more land which we shouldn't hold. Increased cultural acceptance between us and Leek. This one? This one is your part of this thing, so he should want it. Yeah, and he should have it, really. It's his land, so... There we go. Did that let me give it to him? I think so? Yeah. Wasn't showing up quite the way I thought it would graphically, but that's okay. Right. Siege this down. Secrets are being exposed. Next one. We'll arrive back home soon, I'm sure. Yep, just about to finish our travel. Pilgrim's Tale. I don't need to get bonuses for traveling on pilgrimages. Right. It's alright, clear those out. We can stop being rivals. Sure, don't know who you are, so I'll stop being your rival. Okay, we can go on a hike as our only thing. Now, I think I want to lead this army for now. Make our sieges a little quicker. Samuel, our grandson, can be brave. That seems good. Yeah. Neighboring ruler won a war. Head up here and defeat their army. And we can take back that siege as well. On the way. They're trying to run, but they don't go quick enough. They are dead. Oh, that was actually a different war. Alright, well. 50% back on that one. So that must be these guys. Yeah, that's these guys. Alright, well, whatever. Siege this one. Choose our, yeah, the one that says that we are not a nursery. Because we don't want random people to just be, it's a lot of things. Let's see if any of them are worth us looking at. No. We don't want random people to be commanders. We want people who are actually good at their job to be commanders. War declared. Northerner conquest of Ulster. Alright, well, I look forward to the event in a couple of seconds that tells us that they're declaring war upon us. Any moment now, I'm sure. It's usually one that says, how do you want to handle it? And you go, I want to handle it by fighting them, and then you have to fight them. Right, secrets are exposed. Which lowered our stress because we're just. There we go. Banish them as we always do. Yeah. That's fine. 100% war score. Enforce demands. This is all part of Germany. So guess what, Germany? You can have... I have to give this out one at a time. Really? Alright, it's actually going to be quicker for us to give away the land. Like this, and then give it all to him. There we go. And this one. And this one. And this one. I guess I could create the duchies, and I could have given them the duchies, but anyway. This will at least increase cultural acceptance across the board. Right. Now I think I can give them all of those. I think... Oh, you still can only give these away one at a time as well. Right, let's create a duchy. Duchy of Anhalt. Give that to... you, because you're the first person I clicked on. Duchy of Ostfalen. Great, and I'm going to give it to you, because again, you're the first person I clicked on. And then I should be able to give those away to Germany. There we go. Grand Vassal Westfalen. And then Grand Vassal Lubeck. Perfect. Right. That's that land given away. There we go. We're almost there. Got rid of all of those things. Right. Now you're going to head over here and siege this down, and then we're going to go deal with the Northerner group. Right. We can transfer this person to this person. Sure, that sounds reasonable. Right. How are the wars going over here? You can see it's actually starting to coalesce a little bit more. They're starting to merge up slightly. Not super quickly, but slightly merging up. That took a little bit of time to start. Not a huge amount of time overall, but just a little bit of time to start. Lost a core artificer. Lost our bootmaker as well. Court artificer. Don't have anyone available. They probably left because we hadn't asked them to do anything. Or hadn't funded them. After they re-got an inspiration. Obligation invalidated. Because they're no longer on the frontier, they can no longer have frontier. That makes sense. There's a Jolander expansion. That these guys won against. So, yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's continue sieging their capital. That's 100% war score. You can increase... Whose feudal taxes? Lord Luthbrand's. Okay, sure. Your feudal taxes to me are increased. What's the kingdom that this is under? This is Sorbia. Well, I could potentially create that. Yeah. Let's create that. And then I'm going to grant that to... Well, I'm going to ask you to become admin. I'm at war. Oh, never mind. Are you already admin? Nope. Alright, I'm just going to hold your kingdom for no reason. Right, enforce demands. Nice, so that's all underneath one guy because it was his claim, although it does mean our land's a little bit horrible looking. We'll maybe deal with that at some point in the future. That's for future me to get annoyed about and wonder how it could have happened. Right. This faction's still got that one member in it, fortunately. Right. Off we go. Oh yeah, I forgot we can go on major rivers now. Because we're, yeah, because we merged with Danish. That's cool. My rival died. That's great. Didn't know who he was, but he's dead now. We're gonna just directly boat bomb these people. As in, we're gonna land directly on top of them. Even though we're gonna have a negative due to landing, we'll still win. Because we have so many more troops, and our troops are so much better. Right, and then enforce demands. Nice. Clear that out. Dismiss. Great. Now, where were we? Yeah, you. You're going to become administrative. I'm going to use my influence on you to convince you. You might say no. You are going to become... What's that helmet? That's not even... That's just a helmet he has. That's not a, like a... That must be from the new DLC. Yeah, I did install it, so... Yeah, that must be from the new DLC. I've never seen that before. Yeah, apparently I think it added in a bunch of... What's the economic map mode? S, okay. Yeah, apparently it added in a bunch of buildings. I think it was up here, around this area. It's a bunch of new unique buildings, and it also added in some new looks, so I'm guessing that's one of the new looks. Weird. Oh, you're Moravia. Yeah, I don't really want to, do you have a vassal? You do. Your vassal want to be an admin? Vassal? Giselbert. Oh, he accepted. Oh, alright. You want to be admin? Sure, I'll give you 300 gold for that. I'm now actually going to grant you the desposit. And then I'm going to grant you that vassal if I'm allowed to. Yeah, there we go. And that splits them out from Moravia. Great. Oh, also we got the land over here as well. Yeah, we've now got that extra land from Salzburg. It's the kingdom? Kingdom of Bavaria. So I kind of want to take... I kind of want to take that land off of you, but it's your personal land, so... Yeah. I could give you the Kingdom of Bohemia, I suppose, if you wanted. I don't know, I'll leave it for a little bit and then it might split up upon succession. Right, we dealt with the stuff over there. What have we got? Hold a triumph. Sure, why not? We just won a war. Let's hold a triumph. No disease in our capital. That's good. Wonderful. Let's go Hagia Sophia. I'll just choose a random one this time. Yeah, I'll take the Zealot Vassal tax increase. It's an extra 10 gold a month. And then we lost like 60 gold. What? Oh, did we have a previous buff to our money or something? That just immediately fell off? Crazy. Anyway, that's fine. Don't need any of this. See if we had anything else that's worth looking at. Nope, nope, none of that. Right. You guys want to be my vassal? Nope. Okay. What's our Truce with England? Truce with England is still existing, and with Sweden is still existing. Just check that first. Truce with Sweden is 2 years. Truce with England is 23 months, which is roughly known as 2 years. Right, let's do a bunch of building. Just while we have a moment. Let's upgrade hunting grounds. Metsovo. Can't upgrade you because you're... Okay, you're not... because you're Greek. Oh, yeah, I need to put this person on to promote culture. I just forgot that I must have missed it finishing, but it's obviously been more than 2 years since the previous one. This is the one I wanted to promote culture in, right? Yes, yeah, this is our one. Let's do that first. Right. That's fine. Nicopolis. So some of these do have an extra slot as well. So Nicopolis, we could build something in its extra slot. Blacksmiths, I guess. Although I guess what we're really waiting for is to get... where are we? We're looking to get windmills or something so we can build these, so... Yeah, let's not build in that slot just yet. Same here, but we can upgrade, like, guilds. Oh, is there anything else I can get in Nicopolis? Because it is Dalik. Nope. Okay. This one, I've got a new duchy building I could build, but I don't hold the duchy, so that will do nothing. Here, we have an extra slot. Again, we don't really want to build here until we have the new buildings. Jerusalem. We'll upgrade farms and fields. This one. We'll upgrade the berry groves, I guess. Here, can't upgrade it. We'll upgrade the trade port. Upgrade the trade port. Upgrade the cow. Upgrade the cow. That one's as far as it can go. We'll upgrade the farms and fields. Upgrade farms and fields. Wonderful. Right. Only thing we can do right now is a hike. Which doesn't have a great purpose to it. Could declare war upon someone like Poland, I suppose. We can get a claimant. No, a lot of the claimants are too young. Unfortunately. Yeah, who currently holds it? This guy does. I mean, if he was to die, his heir would get it, but his heir is about to come of age, so... Yeah, we need to wait like a little bit before we have a good war against Poland. Right here. Well, I should check whether I have a war against you, because so many people have claims. No. Okay. So you have this guy who is in charge of an adventurer group. What about this person? Nope. Keep going down. What about this guy? Again, would not accept an invite to court. Okay. Assyria. Currently in multiple wars. Go for this duchy. Might leave it be. Could potentially declare down there if we wanted to. It's not really land I want, but we could do it. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to unpause for a little bit. Let time move on. I think that's useful. Right. Wait for some of these buildings to finish and then we will build some more. Peasant slots to serve the Lord, we'll see. Peasants appeared down here. I believe that is all the peasants. So we'll stick this here. Raise men at arms, and let's go. Chill for a second. They don't have enough to actually siege, which is very funny. So they're just going to sit there. I mean, how long does it reckon the siege will take? 2 years. Yeah, I mean, they're dead. There's no way around it. They're dead. New stewardship perk. Do we want to go to popular figurehead? I guess so. I don't really need to anymore, I guess, because I don't really need the extra domain. So we could go golden obligations and then go down here and get even more money. Yeah, we don't really need any of this, but... I guess I'll go down this way. That's fine. Child of my dynasty. Christian. He should be called Grim. Alright. And... we defeated the peasants. Wonderful. You know a positive of not going to war? We have a look at popular opinion here. we'll lose some of this -40 offensive war stuff that we've got going. That would probably be pretty good. Yeah. So just chill for a second or two. Do you want to create Burgundy? We do want to create Burgundy. Yeah, I just saw it out the corner of my eye here. This one is definitely worth creating. Just based upon, yeah, based upon what duchies we have created here. It makes sense. You're going to get it. There we go. And I'm also going to grant you Provence as well. There we go. Now we have a Burgundy as well. Seems good. Right, New Flux, which isn't near our capital. You're increasing lifestyle experience. That's good. Do we have any children being educated in our court still? I guess we could start educating you if we wanted to. Yeah, we could offer to educate our granddaughter. The other option is that we accept that we've educated everyone who we can, at which point we pivot to... well, you're fine. Sorry, it's tutor. At which point we pivot off of children at court. I could go on to teach court, which would give liege, liege's heir, or other court position holders a chance to gain skills and traits every month. Or I take the 10% lifestyle. Let's go to teach court. Yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. Actually, yeah, you're not in our court, so would that even give anything to you? Might not. But you are a court position holder, and you are a liege's heir. Yeah, you know what? This will probably give something. Yeah, that's fine. Just finished a bunch of these. Still have a bunch left, so we'll wait for those to finish. Right, and then we'll do them all at once. I think they were all roughly the same speed, so when this one finishes, the rest of them will finish. Got some more legitimacy for free. What's this? Local arbitration. Yep. We got inspired levies. It's the worst one. At least for us right now. So, oh well. How's it going over here? Yeah, some of the nations are starting to form up, but they're still a little bit scattered. Alright. Let traitor be known to all, and he leaves the murder scheme. Right, and now we do the same thing again here. So we upgrade hunting grounds again. We leave these empty ones. Get more guilds here. Okay, Jerusalem, we can upgrade the camelry. I guess I'll upgrade the camelry, that's fine. Upgrade the orchards. Upgrade the trade port. And the trade port. And the cows. Now we're actually almost out of money, which is the most insane bit. Upgrade this, and then on this holding, let's have hospices. Sure. Sounds good to me. Here we got more renown. Control is not as full as it could be in Jerusalem. Just increase control over there for a little bit. Right, it's going to take 9 months. Could potentially do a legend if we wanted to. What legends have we got? Almost exclusively horse legends, apart from the one that allows us to convert religion. Could take another convert religion one. I just don't know if we want to like invest the money in it. Again. Yeah, not while we're building. We might do it in a bit. Yeah. How long till the truce? Just so I can... I know I looked at how long it was. I just didn't look what date it was for us to start with. So that's still 2 years. That's 18 months. Okay. So, know roughly when it's going to be. That's alright. Gem in the rough. You found me a rough gemstone. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but on the other hand, I am going to destroy it for 40 gold. Right. People are being taken prisoner. Neighboring ruler lost to war in the Danish expansion. So they have expanded into Norway slightly. Oh, so they've taken this bit of land, I think. Well, I mean, I guess us giving them money did something, because they had all those mercenaries, so they used them for something. Right. Oh, we have prisoners. We should ransom some of these guys. There we go. Money went up quite a lot. Plus a lot of hooks. Ransoms accepted for dead guys. You've given me a declaration of love. This is my court physician. I'm going to say no thank you. We're then going to get rid of this guy. Ransom him for 10 gold. Sure. Sounds good to me. Right, to finish a few more buildings as well. Right. That's that one. And farmsteads and tailors' guilds. Now making a lot more. And then we just work our way down here. Upgrade our trade port again. Then this is where it is. That's fine. Jerusalem, we can upgrade the camels even further. There's even more bonuses. Don't really need the Bailey at all here. What could we replace it with? Hospices? That's usually what we do, right? Trade port. Only if I want to increase development, which I do. Although the kind of caravanserai, it actually seems quite good for that. So, although that might be specific to their culture, so when we change the culture, that might cause issues. Don't know. Might have just been a waste of money there. Can upgrade that. And here, you know what? Let's just build hospices. That's fine. Right. We inherited a Terma. Let's find it and grant it to a local Nubian noble. Now we have a bunch of these things that we can do. Inspection, hunt, and hike. Let's do a hunt. We're going to do falconry. And we're going to do that next door where there's a heron sighting. Ooh. We'll go max size. I can't afford it for another month. Okay. Declaration of love. No. Lots of people want to declare their love for us though, which is interesting. I do wonder, and I've never checked, whether some of these events are more likely to fire if you haven't done anything in a little bit. Like, they're meant to give you things to do. I don't think that's the case. I think it's just that the game runs quicker when you're not doing random things. So, you end up seeing the events more often. But it does always seem like when you're not doing anything, you get tons of these random... Somebody wants to declare your love events. Like, here's something to do. You should do it. Participate with the game systems. Right. We want to... I thought we wanted to find a heron, but I guess not. I guess we'll go get a goose instead. It's alright. Do I want your luckied love? No, I don't need luck. Don't need to steal your luckied love. Our falcon's very good, so we got more success chance. We got 50 gold and some extra renown. We're off to find out whether we succeed or not. We've lost our court poet. We'll save this person, but we'll decrease our success chance. My dog was in a fight. We failed the hunt. Alright. Well. That's fine. But we did gain some more falconer experience, which is good. Nice. And now we've gone back. Right. Clear that out. Clear that out. That's all fine. Hike, inspection, prepare the Greek fire dromons. Sure, I'll do that. That's actually pretty useful. Put Constantinople to work, or Latins will happily construct our ships. What's the negative of each of these? I don't know. I guess I'll put Constantinople to work, and then we do this, and we auto-invite, and everyone's in it, and then it takes no time at all to fire. Right. That's all fine. Can I just fire that right away? You need keys, right, for this one? Yeah, you need keys. You always need keys, but I was for a second in my head thinking, oh, maybe you don't for this one. But the answer is no, you still need the keys. Right, not put malice and lies, we'll say again. Chill. We got even more legitimacy. Be just, greedy, or callous. You know what? Why don't you be just? You're unlikely to be our heir, so I'm not really worried about us having a child with just. Right, because I don't have to play as them, basically. There's a new Steward of Epirus, and we need a new Executioner as well. So that is Steward of Epirus. New one's going to be this guy afterwards. We need to get some more people in our court. That was a new event just saying we now have 5 keys, so we can now fire our other event. I'll make my Acclaimed Knight my Executioner there. Seems good to me. Right. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Execute scheme. Seize the moment. 95% chance. Success. Wonderful. We have defensive fire Dromons for 30 years. Does lower holder and taxes, but it's also incredible. Oh! Oh, the spouse of Farold, Desposita Melissa, has danced himself to death from holy fire. Ah. From the disease they have. Well, it's alright. She was my friend, but I was worried that it was going to be like him who was dead. He has a low marriage ticked. We'll let him find his own wife. Which will happen very, very soon, I imagine. Yes. In fact, he immediately married this person. Alright, fair enough. Right. We have huge amounts of money, but not quite enough actually to do another round of building. We got Benevento there, which we can give away to a local Sicilian noble. It is part of the Capitanate of Sicily, which my vassal holds, so I will grant you that person right there. Right, wait. Am I meant to? Oh, no, I'm not meant to hold this directly at all. This is meant to be Sicily as well. There, you can have that as well. Wonderful. Oh yeah, how's our thing going? Our foothold. Title has been held for at least 15 years. It would be nice if it told you how many years you've held it for. But anyway. Wait, so it's also say... Oh, you can't do it while it's hostility... Wait, it has to be hostility or opportunity, and you need all of these complete. Oh wait, can the Iberian struggle even continue? Yes, okay, it can at least continue. That's fine. I was wondering whether any of this would drift. Oh, it does yearly drift. Oh no. So it's basically drifting per year. Oh, that's terrible. Hopefully it's not true that I need it to be in one of those phases, but it might be. Too many held duchies. Oh, do I also hold the Duchy of Benevento? Yes, okay. You can have the Them as well. Didn't realize I held the duchy. Right. It's all fine. Hey, you've increased control there. Do the Princess of Fashion one again. I'm going to stick you onto train commanders. Right. Finish the thing that I'm not sure is worth it. I want abundant flora. Yeah, sure, why not? Challenge for an artifact. My liege, you have something that should belong to me. Face me in a duel for it, and let the winner earn the right to own it. A single non-lethal combat will commence immediately. The victor will keep or gain the artifact. Sure, you know what? I'll fight you. We actually fighting him? We are. We're so much better. Let's go for a no-low. Okay, my form is deteriorating. His stance is formidable. But then we strike parry riposte. Form is decent, his stance is passable. Fool take this, gives us intrigue for 4 years and it's high medium. Form is decent, stance is passable. Strike parry riposte. We have won. He became wounded, we gained foot experience, which is good. And the great sword has lowered its durability. And he loses his claim on whatever he wanted. He wanted the Bejeweled Scriptures. Alright. We'll take defensive measures. Gives us garrison size, fort level. Nothing we really need, but we'll take it anyway. Because we want some of the stuff that's later on. Now we chill. We will summon a physician for a disease. which isn't anywhere near us, so I'm not sure why we're getting special stuff for it. Radical action. You want us to take radical action. I'm going to take a soft approach. It worked. Wonderful. Yeah, not really worried about it. New disease, or not new disease, a new land. I was thinking of I was like, I was wondering where this new disease was at the same time. We don't even have it popping up here, so we don't. Must be this one, right? No? 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 Where even is this thing? This disease it was telling us about? Is it this one? That's Catalan sweats. Let me go into the right map mode for it then. Okay, how do I see all of the things? I forget. Is it world infect? No. There's a way of seeing like it, but yeah, it doesn't. Explore plagues. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what it was telling us about. It might be this apocalyptic one, but that's somewhere else, right? Oh, it's over here, yeah. So it wasn't that one. Yeah, no idea which one it was telling us about, but... Alright, well, whatever. Bar the doors? Again, ton of events for basically nothing. You want me to go to your hunt? What type of hunt is it? Sorry, we can't tell you that info. That would influence whether or not you were going to the hunt. Does it tell me here what type of hunt it is? No. Alright. I'm going to decline that one then. Can I get to either of these? No. Alright, well. Continue chilling for a little bit. We're about 6 months, I think, off from attacking England. I don't need to hold that. We'll give that to local Nubian noble. Right. The White Wolf. The wolf is a messenger from God. We've already killed the White Wolf, haven't we? The wolf is a messenger from God, we'll see. Okay. But we already killed it. So, I don't know why we're still getting events about it. King Stefan left prison. Vlachio's king was in prison. Oh. Alright. Could do some more building now. So let's get rid of this Nubian thing. We'll give it to local Nubian noble. Then we'll work our way down here. Alright, let's upgrade trade ports. We'll upgrade this one, which I'm not sure we're allowed to keep, but we'll upgrade it anyway. Upgrade the guilds. Upgrade guilds. And then these two, we'll upgrade the hospices, and we'll upgrade the hospices. Right. Cool. Our councillor Adalbert died. What was Adalbert doing? He was not being on our council. Alright. Or he was our, he could have been our patriarch, I suppose. It's fine. What if you invited me to a feast? I'm going to say no to that. Yep. Keep chilling. Look at our truce against England in real time. 4 months. Right, we're almost there. Excommunication. Some random person. Neighboring ruler lost a war. We have a new thing I can do. Hire agents. We'll do that. It makes it so that people are less likely to be able to kill us. What are these? Hike and inspection. We can do another inspection. Let's do a quick inspection to Corfu. Yeah. Go max on it. We'll go survey. Let's go. So we now speed across here. We'll tell her to get back on our horse. I love how quickly we move, and I think a lot of that's also our stewardship right now, because it increases our travel speed by 60, which is insane. Declare me co-emperor. Why would I do that? So we're 62 and in good health. That's a nice place to be. Increased cultural acceptance of the leaks. Inherited another Terma. Okay, as much as I like granting these to local Nubian nobles, we should just create the duchy. And then just grant it to you. There we go. That'll stop that happening. And then I'll create the duchy down here as well. And do the same thing. There we go. That should stop us getting quite so many of those. Right. Also, we got even more renown there. Where are we? Ah, on the way. Gift artifact. I'm going to say no. I'm not going to take your artifact. That's alright with you. Right, finished a bunch of buildings. My daughter Eupraxia has given birth to a son. He shall be known as Apollonius. Sure. That seems good. 20 days till our inspection begins. He asked for governorship. I said no. We need to transfer this person to Syria. I'll just say, yep, that sounds good. My goal is to improve the bureaucracy here. Nephew's in line for Transylvania. We've now increased development growth even further here. So we're at 34 there. 38, 32. We're getting there. We're getting close to the 50 we need to get to. Oh, I clicked an option, I guess. I don't know what option I clicked. There's a new successor for Hero in the Plains. Which must be this one. Okay. There are people who could be the next Shield Maiden, but they're not maidens. So that would be our problem there. I'm going to choose this one. Nice, we got some more success chance back. I get room for expansion here. If I want to spend a little bit more money, which will decrease building construction cost. Or I can get invested in guilds, which gives us development growth. I'll take development growth, yeah. Alright. And then it succeeded! Wonderful, get even more development growth, and it gets flat development growth, and it gets more taxes. We'd love to see. And now we're making our way back. Right, clear these out. Grant vassals to rightful liege. Yeah. Grant both of those to the rightful liege. And then make our way back over here. We inherited a Turma. We will grant it to a local Twitter noble. You should really be part of Africa, even though that's not actually an African... Oh, wait, Grant Vassal? Yeah, even though it's not actually de jure part of your land, it actually fits very well. So, you should have it. Right, inherited an ancient plaque as well, which is also known as hot garbage. Right. We learned of this person's witch secret. What's our witch percentage? I check every time I learn of a secret. Currently at 12% of our adult members of our house are witches. Alright. Found a duck. Follow that duck. There's a wild duck chase. Alright. Gets us some more experience in a bunch of those things. Cool. We've now arrived back. There's a whole bunch of things we could do. Old Court, Mystical Communion. Let's do that. That gets me the learning lifestyle stuff. Old Court. Alright, Child of the Court. We will find her home. We can start construction of a city in Hebron. Sure. You want me to press your claim? No. Right. It's fine. Clear this out. We have some more things we can do, like chariot races. Probably want to do one of those. And we want to do a war with England as soon as possible. Oh my god. We're actually like as close as we could be to this not being good. Because I think he's still the heir, right? No, he's not the heir. Oh, even better actually. No, we're okay. The problem was if this guy was the heir, then he would just inherit it and then that would be the end of it. But no, I think we can declare war on England. I need to declare this war. Do we want to go on a chariot race is the next thing? Chariot race is the long one, so we probably don't want to do that. We probably want to do a feast in the capital. Invite with everything, but inviting nobody. There we go. Oh, and none of them, and none of them. Perfect. Right. Let's start the feast. Lovely time ahead of us. Because it starts in 4 months. Yeah, so it does have the 4-month lead time, which is the problem. Rally point. We're going to set a rally point. Probably. Probably in Difflin. And then we're going to raise our troops here. Wonderful. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.